On a rainy night in Omaha, Nebraska, we welcome you to downtown Omaha, the CHI Health Center, where 14th-ranked Creighton is ready to take the court again. Third game of the year for the Bluejays tonight against the HCU Huskies. Ball number 3, Jemiah Neal with the rebound.
We saw that double team, though, come, Kevin, on Kalkbrenner. So clearly trying to get the ball out of Kalkbrenner's hands and force the Jays to knock down these open jumpers.
Isaacs, patient, off the shot fake. This time the 3 will fall.
One of the hard things, kind of grind it out, win 60 to 55 kind of a coach, and he has really evolved in terms of his style and really establishing a notable identity in terms of pace and threes, and it's really served Creighton.
That one rattles off. You hear the shot clock going in the background. That's what they want.
No question about it.
Ashworth will try the 3 around the Kalkbrenner screen, and that'll rattle home. Ashworth. Looking inside, Kalkbrenner. Good position, and his first 2. Line change waiting at the scorer's table. All 5 players are leaving on the next dead ball, but Kalkbrenner trying to take advantage with a quick 2 on the other for Basil, rebounded by Ashworth. Looking up, doesn't have numbers yet. So he'll try the 3. And Ashworth sinks his second. And the Bluejays will head to the bench with a 6-point advantage and a timeout for HCU. You want to play. HCU with that pace hasn't scored, though, in over 6 minutes now. Trout on the drive in, back to Ashworth, who's got a couple of 3s. Good entry feed to King, who was posting right under the basket. 2006.
Wow. Well, Kalkbrenner's been off to such a historic great start that it's taken away a little bit of the shine of the unbelievable start that Stephen Ashworth's had.
Here's King going to work inside. Frederick King, crown him already for the Bluejays tonight.
Doesn't typically get a lot of minutes because it's usually Kalkbrenner in there, but Fred King hanging on the rim, making things happen, punishing these mismatches inside. So many empty trips here. All things considered, for it to be a 10-point game this late in the first half. You're right there if you're the Huskies.
Entry to Kalkbrenner on the right block, and there's 2 more. He's got 6. High arcing shot over Kalkbrenner, and he changed it again. He's not going to get blocked for that. I have argued for many years that altered shots should be a statistic as Kalkbrenner goes to work inside, count the bucket, and a chance for 1 more. For HCU, 1 of 14 from 3. Ashworth wanted an angle to get it to Kalkbrenner, to lob it down to him, the touch back to Ashworth, and the re-entry. Isaacs, the drive, the dish to Neal, and Jemiah Neal with a 3. You and I were at practice earlier.
So there, I mean, that's a good shot, though. I know it's early in the clock, but you have an angle. Go in there and be aggressive.
Look at Jemiah Neal being aggressive with the 2-hand flush. The open floor, Jemiah Neal, dangerous.
He is really, really dangerous. Doing a good job, just no one stops him. Goes right up, rocks the rim. They needed to get into the paint, run the floor.
The skip to Pop Isaacs. Newcomer to newcomer for 3.
Heck of a pass from that Stephen Ashworth said he's still trying to get his 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, good luck.
Every night, yeah. Good luck with all that, bud.
Trout. Here's Ashworth for 3, and Ashworth pulls that one home. He's got 3 from range tonight because there were so many other options.
Yes. The other thing Greg McDermott has really praised is the conditioning for Ashworth. Another dime from him there. And he really praised that he is in. There are some pretty elite individual defenders here in Omaha.
For a guy that has a noted reputation, as Basil goes up and Kalkbrenner says, "Not on my watch."
Defending the rim and scoring at the rim. First, the block on the dunk attempt from Basil, and then on the other end, talk about deep post position and size from a muscle standpoint, weight standpoint. Other than that, he is offensively, from a skill standpoint, is great.
From Ashworth to King, and Frederick King continuing his solid.
Greg McDermott that had to retool the roster from a Valley roster to a Big East roster, and he's done an amazing job. This has been the golden era of Creighton basketball.
Strong, McAndrew with the rebound for the Bluejays. Drive to the rim, and Sterling Knox with 2.
Rest, which certainly is a positive thing to take away if you're Craig Doty.
Thomas looking to find some space. Drops it off to King and another two-handed flush. He's got double figures with 10. Off the miss, the rebound for Knox. He'll push it up the floor. End-to-end, Knox to the rim for 2.
Hey, he's strong. He's not a great perimeter.
35 seconds to go. Knox will turn the corner using the window. And Knox with 6 tonight. They'll dribble this one out. Sterling Knox will dribble it out. 78-43, a 35-point win for the Creighton Bluejays. And Greg McDermott, the winningest coach in the history of Creighton basketball. Congratulations to Greg McDermott as history is made in Omaha, Nebraska. And Coach McDermott stands alone atop the win list among all those who have coached at Creighton. We'll be back with more from Omaha in just a moment. Creighton 78, HCU 43. More in a bit.